with people. If you want people to trust you, be honest with them.
Okay.
Be open to them.
Okay.
Yes.
Very nice. As a young person, did you always know that you wanted to become a lawyer? Or was there a defining moment for you that, made you realize, I think this is the direction I want to go into?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't think about being a lawyer until I got to Form 1.
Okay.
When I was in Form 1, I went to Maraga High School in Siaya.
Yeah.
And you had to cross from Nyamira, you had to cross Kisumu.
Wow.
And go there. One time I was working with fellow students.
Yeah.
And we crossed the rail lines. And we were arrested.
You were arrested?
We were arrested for trespass.
For trespass.
And kept behind the bus for the whole day.
What?
And I was asking myself, wouldn't they see that? We didn't know it was wrong to cross.
Yes. Uh-huh.
From there, I started thinking about my legal rights.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Do you have people in your family who have also pursued the same path?
No, I'm the first one.
You're the first one. Yes. Excellent. When you said your mom is one of the people who has been your role model. When you informed her that you were interested to follow the path of the legal path, was she supportive? What were her thoughts?
My mom supported what I had thought. She didn't understand what law means.
Okay.
But all she knew is that you are going to deal with people. You are going to defend criminals. She was asking me, are you going to lie for people? and that kind of thing. They didn't understand the exact role of a lawyer,
okay,
especially in criminal cases.
Okay.
But she supported me and urged me to go ahead.
Okay.
Always applauding what I did and encouraging me to do what was right.
Okay, excellent. Did you, as a young person, what were your values and principles? What were the values that you stood by and have remained consistent even as a Chief Justice?
Thank you very much. I think that's why I told you that the first role model I had outside my family was my church pastor, who said, look, there is nothing more important for anyone than being honest.
Yeah.
Honest and being a person who fears God.
Yeah.
That stuck with me.
Uh-huh.
And of course saying, look, if you want to be a great person, ask yourself whether God approves of what you are doing.
Yeah.
Knowing that there is nowhere you can hide.
Okay.
From God's eye.
True, very true.
Yes.
Very true, very true. So honesty is
so
one value.
As I later appreciated, and as later we talked about integrity. Integrity is having absolute honesty, acting in the right way while in public space and while in the private. In private.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being honest, and first of all, being honest to yourself.
Yeah.
And being honest to others.
Yeah, because who you are in secret must be the same person
must be
that
the same
you are.
person. You can't be one person in private.
Yeah.
And another one in public.
And another one in public. You stand by this constitution. This is a very important document for you. Why? And you've had the experience of working under this constitution, but you've also experienced the older constitution. So what's so different about this one?
Thank you very much. Having studied law,
yeah,
and of course being taught by I mean, among the greatest professors this country has ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, Constitution. The Constitution was one compulsory subject, and it's one subject I loved.
Yeah.
We had the old Constitution, which had its provisions,
Yeah.
which had its limitations. Then in 2010, we have this.
Yes.
I had the privilege and honor of contributing to part of this Constitution. So I have applied this Constitution. You can't apply a document you don't understand, you have not read.
True.
I have read it, and of course, as you apply it, you compare it with the constitutions of other countries.
Yeah.
And I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that the Kenyan Constitution is one of the greatest constitutions, one of the best constitutions in the world.
Yeah.
It has great provisions.
Yeah.
I worked and I applied it, and I think it captures the aspirations of the Kenyan people.
Yeah.
Anybody seeking the leadership of this country and who wants to serve the Kenyans,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to bother about anything else. Look at what this constitution provides
Yeah.
and implement the provisions of that constitution
Yeah.
as a leader.
Yeah.
And you will have met the aspirations of the Kenyan people.
Excellent.
That's why in my position now and my aspiration, I have come up with a philosophy of ukatiba. Ukatiba, that's Kiswahili for constitutionalism. Constitutionalism means living the spirit, living and implementing the spirit of the Constitution.
Yes.
Not just having the Constitution, the dead letter, but making it alive in your life and in the lives of other people.
Excellent. I'm just going to ask my final question because I know there are some people who are looking forward to ask you questions, and I will go back to 2017. I know everyone here wants to know about 2017. You made a decision, and I'm sure it wasn't the easiest decision to make. Walk us through that. What was that experience like for you? Why did you make the decision that you did? And explain it to our students who are in high school. Why is it so important to make decisions that are beneficial but not popular?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Before 2017, I was a judge of the High Court when the Constitution was promulgated. So we were sworn to apply the Constitution.
Yes.
I applied it in the High Court. I applied it in the Court of Appeal. Now, come to before even 2017, here I am, I'm interviewed for the position of Chief Justice. And I understood the mandate and the responsibility on my shoulders as Chief Justice of this country.
Yeah.
I understood from the Constitution that the sovereign power in Kenya belongs to the people.
Article 1.
Article 1. So, if you're going to serve as the Chief Justice, the cases are going to come before you where the people have been wronged. Enforcement, they want to enforce their rights.
Yeah.
You've got to stand firm and make the Constitution a reality to them.
Yes.
It was very clear in my mind.
Clear, yeah?
Yes. Now come to my position as Chief Justice and with regard to presidential election.
Yeah.
I was here in this country in 2007, 2008.
During the post-election violence.
During the post-election clashes,
Yes.
I saw what happened in this country.
Yeah.
I knew and I understood clearly that a mistake, a careless mistake, or a dishonest handling of the presidential petition
Yeah.
can send the country to 2007, 2008 situation,
Yeah.
or even worse.
Wow.
So I understood the responsibility that was before me. I understood what the Kenyan people required of me.
Yeah.
To be honest, to apply the law to the evidence that there is, and make a decision not to please anybody, not to hurt anybody, but to do what is right. And as I said in the judgment, above all, ensure that God approves of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, because we serve a God of justice, if you have that at the back of your mind and you are doing that, you will serve the Kenyan people with justice.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. That's amazing. Let's appreciate former Chief Justice Maraga. I'm going to now ask Shi to walk around. There are people with specific questions from the different schools, so that then we can hear the questions that they have. Karibu sana Mary.
Yeah, thank you so much. My name is Mary from Manifesto Yetu, and I'll be taking question. Here we have Velma. Yes, we have Velma with the first question. I'll give her the opportunity.
Karibu sana Velma.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Velma.
My name is Velma, sorry girls, and my question is, as student leaders, how can we make a real impact in our schools and communities without waiting for official positions or titles?
How can they make impact without waiting for official titles?
Do we have someone else with a question? We can go to you and then we'll come to you.
My name is Kamara Ibrahim, Sarhega Center, and my question is, as a leader, what's your core principle? A principle that whatever that happens, you're not going to leave it.
Thank you so much. We have one here and then I'm coming to you.
My name is Baraka Mumo. My name is Baraka Mumo. My question is, in Kenya, although I'm not supposed to say this here, at a function where we are advocating for democracy, we have a situation where democracy punishes integrity in form of, we have leaders controlling the democracy. We have decisions being made by the people, and the decisions they make come and hurt them in the future. So how will we ensure that we make a clean democracy in as much as politics is very widespread, politics is fun to engage in. So how do we make cleaning a democracy fun to engage with so that we can spread the notion of a clean democracy for correct choices, because democracy it rewards the people with a sweet tongue and tends to disregard integrity. How do we clean our Kenyan democracy?
Thank you very much, Baraka.
Allow me to allow more questions.
Yeah.
You know, this is the opportunity. Uongozi tunatukua, si ndio?
Yes.
I had a question here.
And then you can come on this side as well.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
My name is Ben Israel from Still Arise International School.
Ben Israel.
Yes. So, as an aspiring international lawyer, I would like to know what are the kind of steps that I need to become a successful man as you are.
Thank you, Ben Israel.
He's an
maybe we can
inspiring international lawyer.
Yes.
Yes.
So do we want to
this question?
allow him to respond, and then we'll come back to a second
Okay,
set of
okay,
questions?
sir. Thank you.
So you can respond to that, sir, and then we'll do the final round of questions. Yes.
Thank you very much. These are great questions. Berma has asked a very cardinal question. How can you make an impact? And I believe you mean a positive impact without having a title, without being a school leader, a prefect, or somebody. You can make a great title. Look at your mom and see what she does. She doesn't even, she's involved in her chores and trying to provide for you without worrying whether or not you are going to praise her. Are you seeing?
Yeah.
And there are quite a number. We have heroes and heroines in our society.
Yeah.
Those people who will never appear in any newspapers.
Yeah.
Those people who will never appear in any news clips.
Yeah.
But they are doing great work. And by the way, those are the more than 90% of the people who have had a great impact in the lives of their people. They are always striving to do what is right. Be somebody who is selfless, mind the others, live by the golden rule, regard the affair, the needs of others as even more important than yours. You will make a great impact. Kamare, you said, what are the core principles? What is the core principle that must guide somebody? For me, it is integrity. Integrity, as I said earlier, is absolute honesty, whether you are in public or in private. And especially integrity, even in very small things. Sometimes, I have children. You send them to the shop, give them money. You want to see whether or not they bring back change. They may need to buy sweets, especially when they are young. What you tell them is, come and say, look, can I buy sweets? I will not deny you, rather than, appropriating for yourself. Yeah? So the core principle of integrity will still be there. Baraka, you have said something very interesting. You are looking at integrity from our democracy and saying that democracy punishes integrity. It does. And you know what brings all of that is greed.
Yeah.
Greed for personal gain.
Yeah.
If you are a Democrat, in fact, you will make sacrifices than any gains you will have. But because of greed, and that is the sad reality in our country, people go to positions to assist them to steal from the public.
Yeah.
And they are doing it without any compunction, without any sense of remorse, and they are going ahead. And that is extremely sad for our country. As young people, please don't applaud somebody because perhaps he speaks very well. He is a rabble riser. You said it, rabble? Somebody who can talk well, but when you know very well that person, given a chance, he will not do what is required.
Yeah.
And that's where we are making a mistake as a country.
Yeah.
We are looking at people because of their oratory skills, because of their
flashy lifestyle.
The flashy lifestyles, and think that is the right kind of, that is not the kind of role model you want to have. If you see something like that in my behavior, please stay very far from me. There has been Israel who was asked about what one needs to be a great international lawyer.
Yeah.
Please, study, you are in school.
Yes.
For you to admission to a recognized and a reputable university, you must do well in class. You must have the marks. You must meet the criteria that will take you to university, and then from there things will fall apart. I have had to speak in universities. Some students who want to do master's courses, And I've said, look, you are in university. Before you even think of a master's degree, think about how you are going to perform.
Right where you
And
are.
I have said without any fear and without any hesitation that if you are in university and you're doing your first degree, aim at getting a first class.
Yeah.
Aim at getting a first class. See what is distracting you. There is a lot of social media here in between. There are very many things that can take your time. You have the potential. You have the capability that God has given you.
Yeah.
It is actually almost immoral that you play around with that that talent and you don't achieve what God has made you for.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Make sure you are focused. Get involved in social media as you can, as much as you can. But know what is more important. Get a first class, and I can assure you, I have a professor here next to you. I can assure you, if you do that, it will open doors for you to places you would never have thought of going. That's what I would advise Ben Israel. Please aim at that and work to achieve your potential.
Yeah.
Achieve your potential. Many of those who don't get, say, a first class or an upper second, it's not because they are not intelligent. It's because they have spent their time on some other things which may not matter.
Yeah.
Prioritize your affairs. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm running short of time. I can only allow one question, one pressing question. Where is Mary?
Yes, I'm already standing here.
One.
Allow me to.
One.
Between you two.
Thank you. I'm Leon Stanley from Starehe Boys Center. And my question, we are currently in the transition to the CBC education system from the 844, and I'm sure you're aware of the merits and demerits of this new DONT system. How do you plan on supporting both parents and the schools in successfully adopting and incorporating the new education system with enough teachers in school, enough learning resources, and reducing the parents' burden on school fees payment? Thank you.
Back to you.
Sorry, we're just getting clarification on Leon's question.
Okay.
The new CBE system, you're asking Chief Justice how he's going to support in the implementation of that program. Is that what you're asking?
Yes, and
Okay. And how you're going to and how he's going to support parents to be able to understand how the system works?
yes, sir.
As Chief Justice or as a presidential candidate?
As a presidential candidate.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Back to you, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to take that question from students, and this is great. Article 43 requires that the government provides free education to our young people. It's an obligation. It's not a suggestion. It's an obligation. Why is this important? This is important because the framers or the makers of the Constitution understood that there are very many young people from poor families who can't afford even tuition of as little as even 5,000. And yet, they are brilliant people who must be assisted to go through school. I am one of those who came from a very poor family, and without that kind of support, I would not be here. I would not be here today.
Yeah.
So what is important is I have a team working on education. All I know is that CPC, now CPE, has not been properly implemented. Whatever the merits and merits of it, it has not been properly implemented. And as a result, we are going to lose quite a number. A lot of children are going to fall through our fingers and get lost, which is a tragedy. One thing I am very, very focused about is to ensure that first of all, I budget for education, provision for every child to go to school. That is not something that can wait. In fact, of the two, the two most important things in my life is healthcare and education. There are several other national needs, but those ones are top because they can't wait. Somebody who is sick cannot wait.
Cannot wait.
Has got to be given treatment. Education, a child who is in a given, a certain class or a certain level cannot wait. Waiting is you are going to lose that child. Sure. So what I'm going to do, and my team is working on that, is to ensure that we carry the teachers along, get them trained so that they are able to teach, and get the parents to play their part. As the Constitution requires public participation, we are going to ensure that we carry the stakeholders along to ensure that we give quality education to our children. That's a priority for me. I can't make it more urgent than that.
Thank you. I want to support you in saying that education is an equalizer. That every one of us who gets an opportunity for education, it equalizes us. We are all starting from the same level. So thank you very much for sharing your story. Thank you very much. My biggest takeaway from this conversation is that leadership is not about power. Leadership is about doing what is right, even when it is not popular. So let's appreciate former Chief Justice Maraga, and we wish you all the best in your presidential candidacy and in your campaigns. Please let us appreciate him better, and we wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Mimi nitapigwa picha. Kwa wapi camera lady? Kuja tupigwe picha, Chief Justice.
All right, DJ. Thank you so much. So we have a token of appreciation to the CJ that will be presented by Zaria. So Zaria, over to you. Thank you so much. Dikiri, you can take over from here after the CJ. You can pose for a photo with the CJ. Utakumbuka.
Decimal pause.
Hello everybody. A round of applause for CJ as he leaves the building. Thank you so much, our former CJ, Honorable Emeritus David Maraga, for such an enlightening session that we've had. And so mine is just to give some information and of course a vote of thanks to everyone and all the stakeholders alafu I'll tell you who is coming to perform here right now. Sawa sawa? Okay, so you give me the chance for that? Great. So, my name is Emmanuel Dikir, and I'm the coordinator in Sisi Nisasa Village PDF 2026 edition. I'm working with an amazing lady. Her name is Zaria. Please just wave them. Zaria Howie. And first and foremost, I'd love to appreciate our guest, Chief Justice Maraga, for everything he's done. He's really unpacked the topic and theme we had for the day. That is integrity and leadership beyond the classroom, right? Or outside the box. And so for you, our audience, this Sarehe Boys and Girls Center, you guys have been an amazing school. I especially love how coordinated you are by yourselves. I don't see so much teachers, coming and taking you around. Same to Kenswed. For Kenswed, it is how united you are and how quick you are and responsive to things. And of course, I can't see them, but they've gone. Dandora Secondary School, are you there? A round of applause to you. I love your uniform color and how you guys are neat. So now that said, the technical team, thank you very much for the DJ and the mics and the coordinations, the sign language department. We appreciate your work. Thank you very much. And of course, our rapporteurs, very many times we forget the work you do, and it's because your work is calm, but I know it's very big in books and all that. Thank you very much for what you're doing. And of course, our audience over there, I hope you learned something, right? So the media team, thank you very much for extending our audience to the virtual spaces, and may God bless you guys. Let's see you tomorrow as we celebrate International Women's Day. It will be all purple, okay? So, bye-bye. Kidum is coming.
Kidogo. Thank you very much, Dikir. Hi, everyone. My name is Thorn Baraza. I am your MC for today. And I would like to ask us not to leave, because in as much as the panel is done, PDF isn't done. What is the F in PDF? Ye naanza sahi. Sindio. So what's gonna happen is we're going to bring people back. We're going to have hype men on stage once again. And we have a very special guest for us today. Turn to your neighbor and say, Kidum. Wapi nduru ya Kidum? So as we're winding up and as we're getting ready, please don't leave. Festival ndo imeanza. Sawa. We're going to have Kidum in a few minutes. I want us to listen to music. I want us to dance. Dance yangu yote hapa asubuhi. I want to see who can dance better than me amongst you. Is that okay? DJ.